Coming at a cost, Bradan, because you do know that, of course, keeping these batteries running and the traffic lights on comes at a cost for those UPS batteries. Also, the manpower, this additional staff that they now had to bring on board that will then be in place if the lights are to go off and the batteries don't charge enough. There'll be people there manning the traffic themselves. That come at an additional cost. In fact, one of those conversations I had with JP Smith, who is the Community and Security MEC of the City of Cape Town, mentioning that these mitigating factors and the contingency plans themselves have come to a cost of at least 100 million rand so far. But in fact, I've put together a piece, Bradan, just to get you insight of the word on the street and what the conversations I've been having throughout the day on how Cape Town is. Let's take a look at that. It's around noon in the city of Cape Town, and as we've been crisscrossing the breadth and the width of the city, these are actually the first traffic lights that we've come across that have been impacted by load shedding. That is, as the nation is on stage 6, the Disaster Management Center here has ensured that the city remains on stage 4.
As the load shedding gets bigger and more frequent, multiple areas start being down simultaneously, and that means you have to push more and more staff into dealing with these large areas without load shedding as pointsmen. So we have roving teams of officers who, as intersections go down, or if the load shedding is too frequent and the batteries don't have a chance to properly recharge or become defective over time, that there are pointsmen in those intersections.
While these measures are in place, there are fears that if the murmurs of stage 8 come to fruition, it will have a disastrous impact.
The higher those stages, it is increasingly difficult. I mean, we have here's the Steenbras hydro pump station, and we do have our turbines, but also, I mean, increasingly expensive, of course, I mean, to get those turbines running. So, yeah. All I can say is that it will be a challenge to the city of Cape Town.
I don't know what the government or eSCOM is trying to do, because raping is going to go up, the crime rate is going to go higher. Now I had an interview today, so now the banks are closed because I can't even make a bank statement because of load shedding, so I'm going to lose the interview.
Clearly, like, we can all see productivity is very low and people are getting frustrated. So, and in the workplace, people are also unsettled. So each and everything like that's happening around, like there's chaos.
Already the economic dent of the additional measures is estimated to be at plus 100 million rand. Aviwe Mtila, Cape Town.